Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Today I am doing another vintage recipe. So I have this really cute cookbook that is just filled with cookies and candies, and it's from 1966. Yeah, I just love the cookbooks I have that are from like the 50s and 60s the most. They're just so cute. They always have like, I don't know, they're just so detailed. So I decided to go for chocolate chip cookies, mostly because I had chocolate chips, and also this recipe called for shortening and I had a bunch left over from the other recipe. I'm using the vintage Pyrex bowls I have in the Forest Fancy pattern. So the first step was to cream the shortening and the brown sugar and white sugar. Next, it was time to add the egg, and I am a vegan, so I am using a chia egg, which seems to work really well in baked goods, so that's kind of my choice one. And then I added in the vanilla. So I just mixed those things together. The recipe actually called for mixing all of those wet things together, but where I was using a chia egg and not a regular egg, I just wanted to do the sugar part first, just so that it wouldn't be weird. I don't know. Next, it was time to sift the dry ingredients together, and I'm also gluten-free, so I used this gluten-free all-purpose flour. I didn't use gluten-free flour in the cake because I was unsure about how it would turn out, which is the last vintage baking recipe I did, but I've had really good results with this all-purpose flour, so I decided to just go ahead and go for it with this one. So there was only a few dry ingredients, just the flour, some baking soda, and some salt. Next, it was time to just combine all the ingredients together. I actually really love these bowls that I'm using. A lot of people don't really care for the browns or like the mushroom patterns, but I don't know, I love it. It's actually one of my favorite patterns. I feel like it's very fitting for fall. Okay, finally got it all mixed together. Now it's time to add the chocolate chips and the walnut pieces. I had some walnuts left over from the cake, so it worked out perfect. It wasn't exactly the amount the recipe called for, but it's all I had, so I just had to work with it. Okay, we're all set. The recipe said to drop teaspoons on, but ever since I got a cookie scoop, it's been life-changing, so I just decided to go with the cookie scoop. And then I kind of regretted it because they turned out a little bit weird after I just put like a few in. They almost look burnt in the, like it's coming up darker on the camera than it actually is, but I don't know, they kind of like spread weird, and so then I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have used the cookie scoop, like maybe they're not supposed to be that big or something. So then I just went ahead and started using the teaspoon, but then I felt like they looked too small, and then I thought, well, maybe I should have used it just like a regular like silverware tablespoon, but whatever. I also moved the rack in my oven like to more of like the middle, and because it was lower in that first batch, but in the end they like turned out okay. I actually think they tasted really, really good. They were almost like crispy on the edge and soft in the middle, but they just don't look as good as like my normal chocolate chip cookies look, so I don't know. Anyway, I will type up the recipe and leave it in the description. And thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon.